Have you ever caught yourself in the mirror and thought, this isn't the hair I remember? Maybe it used to have more bounce or shine, or maybe it just felt more you. And now it's flatter, thinner, or doing that strange thing where it sticks out on one side but not the other, like it's developing its own personality. Sound familiar? You're not alone. Hair after 60, it changes. It can get finer, softer, wavier, wiry, or sometimes all four in the same week. But here's the twist. It's not you, and it's not your age. Most of the time, it's the haircut. See, the styles that once worked, even the ones we loved, can quietly start working against us. They drag the face down, flatten the top, or cling to features we'd rather soften. The good news? There are simple fixes, and they don't involve going ultra short, dyeing it jet black, or spending hours with hot tools. This isn't about chasing youth. It's about choosing hair that lifts, flatters, and fits who you are now. Elegant, expressive, and beautifully your age. And here's something you'll want to hear. The final style in this video, it's the one most women avoid. But when done right, it might just be the most flattering of them all. So whether you're feeling stuck, curious, or just ready to fall back in love with your hair, stay with me. Let's go through 5 haircuts that are modern, flattering, and make you feel like you again, just a little fresher. Let's start with a cut that's easy to underestimate, because you've probably heard the word bob 1,000 times. But this one, it's not the stiff helmet-like version from 1987, and it's definitely not the safe and sensible salon default. This is what I call the fresh-framed bob, soft, modern, and quietly powerful. The kind of style that says, yes, I've still got it, without ever trying too hard. So what makes it work? First, it brings back structure, but in the right places. As we get older, we lose a bit of definition around the jawline and neck, completely normal, by the way. A chin-length bob with subtle shaping can gently frame the face, creating lift and focus. It's like a little architectural refresh just for your features. Second, it creates the illusion of volume, especially for finer hair. A clean, blunt edge at the ends makes the hair look fuller and more intentional. And when paired with a side part or soft interior layering, the whole thing feels alive again. Not flat, not fussy, just fresh. And styling? Surprisingly simple. A bit of lightweight mousse at the roots, a round brush at the jawline, and a touch of smoothing cream at the ends. That's it. It takes less time than making your morning tea. This bob also plays well with all kinds of hair color, from silver to salt and pepper to warm lowlights. It frames without overwhelming, elegant without being too done. Who does it flatter? Almost everyone. Oval faces love it. Square and heart-shaped faces? The softness balances angles. Even round faces work beautifully with slightly longer front pieces. It elongates just enough. So if you've been thinking, I want something easy, but I still want to feel polished, this bob might be your perfect reboot. But if you're ready to go shorter and bolder, the next cut might just surprise you. Let's talk about a cut that some women secretly dream about, and others instantly say, oh no, I could never pull that off. The Pixie. Now, before your hands fly up to guard your hair, stay with me, because I'm not talking about the spiky, edgy pixies your granddaughter might wear on TikTok. I'm talking about the silver lining pixie, soft, feminine, and surprisingly elegant for women over 60. Here's the twist. Most of us grew up believing that shorter hair equals harsher look, but the truth? When cut with care, a pixie can do exactly the opposite. It draws attention upward to your cheekbones, your smile, your eyes, and lifts your whole face like a gentle frame. Add a soft side-swept fringe, you've basically got a built-in soft focus filter. And if your hair's been thinning or falling flat lately, this is one of the fastest ways to bring it back to life. With the extra weight gone, the crown gets light and airy, letting your natural texture bounce again. It feels light, lifted, and honestly kind of fun. And don't worry, it's not high maintenance. Most days, you'll wake up, run your fingers through it, spritz a little texture spray, and go. No brushes, no blow-dry ballet, no wrestling with hot rollers. Here's the other thing I love. The silver lining Pixie makes your natural color look intentional. Whether you're silver, salt and pepper, or somewhere in between, this cut puts the focus back on you. Your expression, your spark, not just your strands. So if you've ever caught yourself thinking, I'm tired of managing hair that doesn't want to behave, maybe it's time to let the Pixie do the talking. And if you're not ready to go short, don't worry. Next, we're bringing back softness, texture, and just a touch of that breezy, effortless bounce. Okay, maybe you're not ready to go short, but you are craving something with a little more personality. Something that moves, that lifts, that brings back a sense of lightness without shouting for attention. Let me reintroduce you to an old favorite with a very elegant upgrade, the soft shag refresh. Now hold on. I know what you're picturing. Big, choppy layers from the 70s. Too much volume, too much hairspray. But that was then. This version, it's soft, airy, grown up in the best way. And it might be the most forgiving, face-flattering haircut you haven't considered yet. Here's why it works so beautifully, especially after 60. First, it brings back texture, and texture equals energy. As we age, hair tends to fall flatter, straighter, and more static. The soft shag adds delicate layers that give even fine hair movement and bounce, like it's responding to your smile, not just hanging there. Second, it's kind to your features. Face-framing layers gently skim the cheekbones, soften the jaw, and blur the edges where fine lines might have settled in. It's like a soft breeze around your face, flattering, forgiving, and quietly uplifting. Third, it's gloriously low effort. This cut isn't about control. It's about letting your hair move with you. You can let it air dry, add a little sea salt spray, give it a gentle scrunch, and go. If your hair has even the hint of a wave, you're golden. And if it doesn't, don't worry. This cut makes straight hair look relaxed and textured without the commitment of curls. So if you're someone who says, I want hair that does something, but I don't want to fight with it every morning, this cut will give you back that ease you've been missing. Ready for something a little more structured, but still graceful? Let's talk about the cut that quietly says, I've got it together, even on your mess. Now let's switch gears and talk about something sleek, clean, quietly confident, the graceful blunt cut. Now, I know the word blunt can sound a little, well, harsh, but stay with me, because this isn't the sharp, severe line you might be picturing. This version is smooth, softly intentional, and incredibly elegant. Here's what makes it magic. As we age, we tend to lose a little bit of structure, especially around the jawline and neck. A well-cut blunt bob that falls just at or slightly below the chin brings that definition right back, without shouting. It's like tailoring for your face. Clean edges, gentle precision, and a shape that quietly lifts everything upward. And here's the twist. Even though it's a straight-across cut, it actually makes fine or thinning hair look thicker. No flyaways, no wispy ends, just clean, healthy-looking hair with a beautiful weight. It's also incredibly flexible. You can wear it sleek and straight for a polished look, or add a soft wave for just a touch of movement. Tuck one side behind the ear, pop on a statement earring, and suddenly you've got effortless Parisian chic in under 10 minutes. Styling it, a dab of smoothing serum, a round brush aimed inward while you blow dry, and you're done. No complicated tools, just a little shape and a little shine. And this style plays especially well with square, heart-shaped, or oval faces, giving clarity and strength to your overall look. So if you've ever said, I want something simple, but I still want to look like I care, this cut delivers, quietly, gracefully, and without fuss. And now, let's break a few rules, because whoever said long hair doesn't belong after 60 clearly hasn't seen what happens when you add shape, softness, and one perfectly placed curtain bang. Let's talk about something that still raises eyebrows, in the best way. Long hair after 60. Yes, it's allowed, yes, it works, and yes, it can look absolutely stunning. There's this idea that once we hit a certain age, we're supposed to go shorter. Why? Who made that rule? And more importantly, why are we still following it? If you love your long hair, you're not alone. And no, you don't have to give it up. You just have to give it shape. That's where long layers with curtain bangs come in. Long blended layers remove the weight that pulls your hair and your face downward. They bring back movement, softness, and flow. So your hair doesn't just hang, it floats. And curtain bangs? They're the perfect finishing touch. Softly parted, gently sweeping across the forehead. They frame your face, highlight your eyes, and create that effortless, I woke up like this energy, without the mess. Here's the twist. Done right, this cut doesn't just flatter your features, it reclaims your presence. It says, yes, I still love my hair, and no, I'm not done enjoying it yet. And it works across textures, from straight to wavy to softly curled. If your hair's still got some thickness, even better. Those layers will keep it light and bouncy. Styling? A little mousse at the roots, and a round brush to sweep those bangs back and away. Let the rest air dry, or add a few loose waves, and you're out the door feeling like the best version of yourself. This isn't about looking younger. It's about looking like you, with a little more softness, a little more glow, and a whole lot more, yes, I can still rock this. So if you've been holding back because you thought long hair wasn't allowed anymore, maybe it's time to rewrite that rule, strand by strand. Because the next time you look in the mirror, I want you to see not just your hair, but this. So there you have it. 5 haircuts that don't just flatter your face. They reflect who you are now, because aging doesn't shrink your beauty. It refines it. And the right haircut? It's not just about the outside. It's about that little moment when you glance in the mirror and think, yes, that's still me. Maybe even a version of you that feels a little lighter, a little lifted, and a lot more at ease. Whether you're drawn to something bold and breezy like the Pixie, or soft and flowing like those curtain-banged layers, you deserve hair that fits your life, your spirit, and your season. So if one of these styles spoke to you, I'd truly love to know. Which one are you thinking of trying next? Drop it in the comments. I read every word and your stories always inspire. And if you're still figuring it out, stay close. In the next video, I'll be sharing the one haircut that almost no stylist recommends to women over 60. But when done right, it can be absolutely transformative. Because this isn't about looking younger. It's about showing up fully, with every strand, every smile, and every bit of confidence you've earned. And you, my friend, are just getting started.